Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk.
Internet, Dracofunk here, and welcome back to the 200 subscriber special. And we are here on the Mun, and we are driving the Rover, and we are on our way to pick up the other parts, the cars of the Rover train that we have previously deposited on the surface. And yeah, so I did a little bit of testing, and I found it best to keep my speed around 10 meters per second. Somewhere around there. It gives me a little bit more, it allows me to have control. At least a decent amount of control. And this is like driving on a very, very slick ice. No matter what I'm doing, I feel like I'm constantly just sliding. And that's because the gravity is very low. I thought about maybe doing something like this on Minmus next, and I'm just thinking that, man, I would not really want to ever do that. I think I would just crash. And it's because it's such low gravity. If I do another North Pole or South Pole challenge, I think I'd rather do it on Duna. So, yeah, let's do the 500 subscribers, and I'll drive, I'll do the Polar Challenge at Duna. Like, equator to the North Pole. Now, the one thing I occasionally zoom out to see what the terrain is. Where I am on the moon right now isn't too bad, but there are still craters all over the place. And I need to make sure I don't accidentally drive into one. I told the story about my first like really good Rover. I landed on the Mun, and I'd been going for quite a while, and I came over a hill, and there was just a crater right there, and absolutely no time to stop, and it just went crashing down in. But I'm coming up on the first car, and what I'm going to do is I will uncouple the studio and put the car in the middle. I can see it now. I'm going to try and keep the nose cones facing forward. I'm not sure why I'm having trouble right now controlling that. It's like the wheels don't want to work. It's okay. Just bash into it a couple times. There we go. Back up. Let's see, those are the craters. I gotta make sure I drive around. I think I'll be fine as long as I drive towards the first car first and the second car second, which why would I do it the other way around? I guess if the terrain was scattered a little differently, that would make sense, but it doesn't make sense here. I don't know why I'm so tired today. It's been a lot. Everything's been a lot. That's really all I'm gonna say is it's been a lot. I always, I always want to come up here and have a whole bunch of things to say, but I really don't. So this is, I don't even know what to say. It's just been so. Here's what I can say though, is I am coming up on the next piece of the Rover train. And that's I'm not sure. I think this is the passenger section. So I want to put it next to the studio. Go, and it's facing the wrong way, and see how I'm sliding. It's just so slippery. And I don't seem to have, now I'm not having any trouble controlling it like a Rover. Don't know what happened last time. Oh well. Oh, last night was just me and Vomit. We recorded an episode. Well, for this, man, that episode we're kind of way ahead on our other videos. Let's see. Coming out next week. Hey, it'll be our Valentine's Day special. We were all together for that. We watched The Fifth Element, which was the first time Shaggy B and Skrodrick had ever seen it. Oh, what else have we got coming up? The video me and Vomit recorded last night, I don't think comes out until like March. We are way ahead. We are so far ahead, we actually took last week I wasn't available because I had a show, and they did Dungeon Crawl Classic game, and technically that would put us a week behind since we didn't record a video for a Friday, but because we're so far ahead, it really doesn't impact that at the moment. Alright, this is the last piece thus far. And now the rover train is complete. Let's set target for the North Pole base. And we can start heading to the North Pole. And I'm going to need to eventually make sure that I'm on course for that little canyon in the north part of this crater. I thought about bringing some more small bases, kind of like I did with the first, like the 60 subscriber special, where I had different bases along the way, kind of as, like, I had Point Able, Point Baker, stuff like that. And just use small little landing craft. I guess I could bring a lander that could... I could build a lander that could just land, refuel itself, and take off for the next section. Maybe I'll do that. I just thought of that. Put it in a polar orbit. Oh, I gotta keep talking. So, what else is going on? I am behind on the Reusable Space Program Season 4. I just haven't had nearly as much free time. If I should have time tomorrow, which will be the day before this episode comes out. This episode comes out on Monday. It's currently Saturday when I'm recording it. If I have some time Sunday, maybe I'll be able to record the next episode. And then I have to get it edited and uploaded. If that happens, it'll be out this Friday. But I'm not going to promise that. I would like to get them all out on Fridays. This is just a busy time of year for me. I should be able to keep up with the 200 subscriber special, because these videos actually take less time to produce and edit, because it's just drive for an hour, render the video, record the voiceover, which theoretically takes only about 18 minutes, and do another quick render and upload. And that's it. The Reusable Space Program videos generally take a couple hours each, because even the missions for them are usually a little bit longer, a little bit more complex. And then because the missions are more complex, the editing's more complex. And then once all that's done, then I have to do the voiceover. But it's the initial stuff. But we have come to where I'm going to stop for the week. The footage here was sped up about 4 times. Not about 4 times. It was sped up 4 times. And so I drive for about an hour a week. And this is where we are. And I probably should have... I didn't even think about it. Pulled out the map view to see where I am. I think I had to go to the bathroom really bad, so I probably stopped here and bolted out the door. But hey, check out some of our other stuff. As I said before, this week is the 5th element for our Valentine's Day special. I don't remember what comes out the week after that. I want to say it might be Masters of the Universe. And hey, we also have a Pi Day special coming out. And of course, our First Friday public domain movie, which has already got a copyright strike. So enjoy that, and I will catch you guys next time. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment, and I will see you all later.